COVID-19 pandemic has had its adverse effects on the mental health of every individual in Guyana. And while some may believe that the challenges of the pandemic only affects the younger population, Jeremy Pollard, a psychologist attached to the Ministry of Health Mental Health Unit, is saying that the mental health of the elderly is also affected. In a telephone interview with the Nightly News on Friday, Pollard stated that upon visiting several elderly residents in the city, it was discovered that they too are struggling to adapt.
Their movements are limited because they're not allowed or they do not get the opportunity to go for walks. Some of them were saying that they used to go to the market or to the supermarket or to go collect their NIS pension, but they can't because the pandemic restricts their movements.
It was highlighted during the interview that most of the elderly persons, when visited, appeared worried about the longevity of the pandemic.
Most of them don't know what exactly is it. They had questions of where it began, how long it's going to last, because they're not getting to see their family members. They're not getting to go do the stuff they used to do.
Pollard stressed on the importance for persons to realize that the elderly are the ones who are more likely to be affected by the present pandemic.
Be affected by it because they're the ones with the compromised immune system. They're the ones who you would find have some underlying condition. So if they contract it, they would die. So that is how it can affect the elderly, and we have to realize that the elderly persons need protection more than anyone else.
As such, he suggests that a great coping mechanism for the elderly to adopt at this time is to indulge in activities that they love.
For some of them, it may be knitting, it might be listening to music. I know my grandmother, she loves to read. So it can be reading, it can be singing, whatever is it that they like to do, they can use as a coping mechanism.
In addition, he recommends that persons who have elderly family members should maintain close communication with them by reaching out to these elders, either by simply calling them daily or doing so through social media or any other platforms that are available to communicate with them. For the AGP Nightly News, Kendell Richmond.